everyone, it's Claire back again. So I'm going to do a little experiment today. This is me playing around on a Sunday morning with some of the polishes that were sent to me in my recent nail mail. And this is Fascinate, and it's a Revlon Brilliant Strength, absolutely gorgeous. So my idea was, okay, if we've got this orange, and I'm really kind of working for the unicorn rainbow effect here, but this is my idea, because there's a green orangey, there is a bit of a kind of pinky shift in here, and then combined with the purpley blue shift on this base, what would it look like with a shiny top coat and with a matte top coat? So unfortunately the bright sunshine has gone, but let's try this with the daylight that we've got. So yeah, this is my base coat. So I've used my base coat, Gimme Some Base from Polish Me Royalty, and the Fascinate by Revlon. On this hand I've used Pure Ice Girl on the Run, that was also sent to me by Debbie. And actually I watched a video recently of Lisa's where she was talking about the Girl on the Run top coat quick dry formula. It's a great top coat. To me, the only way I can describe it is it goes on as easily as a base coat, as a kind of smooth base coat. There's no it's just a really great texture, but it's not gloopy, but it dries as quickly as Seche Vite. And Lisa made me laugh when she was saying that she's down to like 4 or 5 of these bottles, and this is my only one, and I'm going through it at a rate. So yeah, just let that sink in for a moment, Lisa. Imagine if it was your only one. Okay, so that's Girl on the Run, and I've also used a Nail Apothecary base coat on this hand. So here we go. It's a big introduction and lead up to this, but I'm going to try 3 coats on these 3 fingers of the Magician. So here we go. Okay, so I do tend to apply my top coats, or any coat actually, quite thickly. So that's the first coat, and you can see the red glitter. There isn't so much of the unicorn type shimmer yet. I'm waiting to what I want to do, really, my goal in this experiment is to see some of that green. And I don't know whether this will work or not, but I just wondered what this might look like over a deep royal purple rather than a black. So yeah, I will let this dry and I will come back for a second coat. Okay, so I think that's dry enough. I'm going to go back in with a second coat. Again, these are quite thick coats, and I completely understand. Oh, I'm starting to maybe see a little hint of green, but yeah, I can completely understand people who would be, look, that, you know, that's too many coats, that's too much work. However, it was just this really is just an experiment that I want to share with you to see if that blue purpley base will kind of interact with the other colours that I can see in the Magician to create more of a unicorn type of effect. So that's 2 coats. I'm also putting some coats on this hand here that we will have a look at matte eventually. I can start to see it's looking a little bit like the beginning of Polish Mountain, but I will be back with a third coat. Okay, so here we are with the third coat, and I can tell you that just around the outside, around the edges, whoops, I am starting to see more of the green. I also just walked past a window while I was waiting for the polish to dry. I walked past a window that had some bright sunlight, and I will show you the effect of that in the bright sunlight. And the purpley blue is obviously under the three coats, is starting to disappear a little bit. I will do the other hand and top coat, and I will put the matte top coat back on this, and we'll have a look in the sunlight. Okay, so experiment complete. I've got three coats of the Magician on this hand over the top of Revlon Fascinate, and the Girl on the Run shiny top coat, and on this hand I've got exactly the same apart from a matte top coat. So this is in, there we go, excuse the ratty cuticles and the bad application around the, yeah, it's quite thick, and I'm not sure how quickly this is actually going to dry underneath those layers. Can you see there around the edges, around the outside? There's the green just peeking through. So that's three coats in daylight. This is the matte hand. So obviously it does dull. And actually what you really get, I mean, maybe on this one here with the cat hair, on the edges you can see a little bit of the green. But that's the matte top coat in daylight. Now if I put the lamp on, so this is directly under the lamp. The glitters are very, very shiny and shimmery, and if you work hard you can get a little bit of that rainbow effect, that unicorn pea rainbow effect. It's quite subtle, however. I'm going to bring you over to the daylight, the sunshine. But yeah, that's the, move you around a little bit, there we go. That's in the direct sunlight, and this is the matte version. So I think my overall conclusion on this polish, which has been very much hyped and I believe is kind of limited edition, yeah, you can definitely see the green in the bottle, is that if you work hard with this polish you can get that unicorn pea, Clarins unicorn pea effect, very slightly. And in terms of the name, yes, I would say it is a magical polish. I don't have anything even remotely like this in my collection. You can see the green around the edges again. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video and it's helped you to decide whether or not this polish is worth the hype. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!